What's up, Geeks 4x4? Today we are going to do a long-awaited comparison video of the Smittybilt compressor. There's an open box. I'm going to put a link up top here. And the Masterflow. I don't have an open box of that one. I've had the Masterflow for 10 years or so. Smittybilt is exactly how it comes from Smittybilt. The Masterflow, you can see the outer flap, actually the clips broke on it, so I took it off and we just made a strap for it. And also the wires on the Masterflow, they melted after about 9 years of use. They melted at the fuse, so I put a new, little bit bigger set of wires on it, and I will put a link down below to the compressor and the wires. Let's do a comparison here. What I'm going to do is, they're both screw-on valves, and I'm going to screw them on, not running. I'm going to have the engine of the Jeep running, and I'm going to time them for 3 minutes, let's say, and we're going to see which one puts more air in a tire. I'm going to digitally have the air pressure before and after on the tire, and we're going to see how we do here. So it'll be really interesting. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to start with old trusty here. Like I said, I've had this compressor for about 10 years. It served me really well. Like I said, the only thing, I just had to replace these wires. I'm going to put a link down below. I did go with the thicker wires, but I didn't remove anything inside. So I will put a link down below to that and the compressor. Let's start off. We're going to start, I have a Slime digital gauge. We are going to, alright, so this right front tire starting at 12.5 pounds, okay? So I am going to put this on here. And fire the Jeep up. Okay, got my stopwatch timed up. I am going to hit start when I turn it on. Alrighty, stopped it at just at 3 minutes. So I'm going to shut the Jeep off so you guys can hear me better. Alright, so it stopped at just at 3 minutes. Like you can hear, the compressor is not running. I'm going to pull this off. It'll lose some air. Okay. Ready to go on the slide. 31.5 pounds. So we went from 12.5 to 31.5 in that 3 minute time period on the Masterflow. So we are looking at 19 psi in 3 minutes on a 265/75/16 tire. It's actually higher than I run these, but I'm doing the test at 3 minutes. I'll fix all that later. So that's the Masterflow. Alrighty, so now we got the Smittybilt set up, plugged in. I'm going to start again, same thing. 12.5. Now again. So I'm going to pop this guy on there. Start the Jeep, start the compressor. Alrighty, the Jeep is running. I am going to hit simultaneously. Alrighty. Pop that compressor off at exactly 3 minutes too. Got the Jeep shut down for you guys so you can hear me a little bit better. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. You can hear the compressor is off, and I'm going to unscrew. Unscrewed, you can hear some come out. 38.5, wow. So you are looking at 26 pounds with this. So this put 7 more psi in a tire in the same time frame as the Masterflow. I have to say that's a pretty big difference if you're sitting out on the trail trying to air a tire up or after. That's pretty impressive. Well, alrighty, there you have it. we have done the time test. I just wanted to go through and give a couple of thoughts as I was done. Like I said, I've used this compressor for about 10 years. I've had this compressor since when I did the unboxing video. I think it's been 8 months. I've really only used it a couple times though. This one's been used a ton. I have to say the factory clips with the Smittybilt I still really like. The only thing I'll say with them, they don't open very wide, and so you have to find a good spot on your battery terminal, not quite around it. You can put it, you know, if you angle it or something like that. I know that these are not the factory ones with it, but these ones in the link, I'll put a link to this wire down below. They really open really nicely and make it really easy to get this on the battery. The other thing I'll say, these both have a gauge on them. This one has a gauge down by the tire. This Masterflow has a gauge up by the or on the compressor right on top. You'll notice that in this review I did not look at that gauge at all. This gauge is not accurate worth a darn on either of these. So get yourself an actual tire pressure gauge and do it separately. You can kind of gauge, you'll find out as you use it more, you'll find out that, okay, maybe my tire's full when it says 40 on here and it's actually at 30. So you'll find out as you use it, but I would not, don't trust this gauge. Make sure you get a separate gauge. The other thing I'll say, this screw-on chuck for the Smittybilt, I actually don't like as much as the screw-on chuck for the Masterflow deal. This is easier to put on. This one slides so much that sometimes it's hard to get it set on there just right. And I will say that that's one thing that the Masterflow does a little bit better. You can hear in the video that this compressor is louder than that compressor. The other thing is, just by touching them, they're about the same heat. I don't want to get into all those details. I know you guys want to know exactly how much air you can get in a tire in a certain amount of time. And so when you're done with the trail, you know that what I've found in this video, that Smittybilt puts out more air in the same amount of time than the Masterflow. I'm impressed. I have to say, I did not expect it to be different. Like I said, I have used this one forever and stinking love it, but I think I'm going to be switching, and I might be buying a couple more of those. So thanks for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Merchandise. This is a brand new shirt. I'm pretty stoked about it. Check out the links down below if you're interested in the build of this Jeep. Also, link down below to the website. Check it out, and don't forget, there's going to be links to both of these products and the wires that I had to change on this Masterflow. If you want a Masterflow, if you buy those through my links, I get a little commission. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch today. We'll see you next time.